Aloha everyone, I'm Malika, and today we're going to be making Ti Leaf Lei. This is something that I did growing up. I think everyone in Hawaii has pretty much made a Ti Leaf Lei if you grew up here in the islands. So we're going to do a simple one strand Ti Leaf Lei, which is very easy to do. And then I'm also going to show you how to do a double lei. Isn't that pretty? So first things first, you need to pick your tea leaf. So you go out and you pick some nice green ones. Then you need to make sure to soften them. There are a bunch of different ways you can do that. You can microwave it, you can boil it, you can iron it. My preferred way is to just stick it in the freezer overnight. The next morning, they're nice and soft and ready to go. Then you need to debone them. Now traditionally, or what we did growing up, I should say, is you use a knife, you cut into the spine here, and then you peel it off. I am not good at doing that, so I'm gonna use my scissors. And I always go from the end of the top of the leaf instead of the bottom, because when you do it from the bottom, it tends to kind of like shred the side of your leaf. So I'm gonna go from the top, and you go right along the spine, all the way down. You see, it kind of makes like a really nice, clean cut. So that's what it looks like. So you're gonna do at least 5 leaves. It generally takes about 5 leaves to make this length for one lei. So I have a bunch already made. Now, you're gonna take your 2 leaves and you're gonna tie a square knot. Just a regular knot, see? Tie once and tie twice. Of course, these are leaves, so they're kind of fragile, so you kind of need to jimmy it a little bit. You don't want to pull too hard or you might break the leaf. And then you just vili. So you're going to twist. So I twist away. And then since you're twisting away, you're going to come over towards you. The bottom leaf comes to the other side. You're going to again twist away and over. So I kind of chant in my head. Away, over, away, over. And you can see how it's making a nice, tight, can you see that? A nice, tight weave, if you will. And this is a traditional Polynesian roping technique. Now, when we were little kids, what we did was we put this between our toes, and then you continue to vili until you get to the end of your leaf. So my first 2 leaves are near the end. When you get to about 3 inches to the end, that's when I add on a new leaf. So you simply place it right on top, leave just a little on the end, and you continue to vili. So now you twist them together. Twist, 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 and you continue. So now I'm actually getting to the end of my second one as well. I'm going to do the same thing. Take the second leaf, place it on top. Make sure you're holding tight with your left hand, and you're going to twist. Vili, 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 away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards. See that? So as I continue to vili my tea leaf, it's kind of sticky and yucky. You can see I have a towel down, especially if you're putting it between your toes too. I put a towel on the ground too. You're gonna have all this uji, like green stuff coming out, and it's very sticky. So I like to have some baby wipes nearby and, you know, just stuff to protect your workspace. Now we're gonna stop on this one, but I'm gonna show you how you finish it. So you can see here, I have a little rose. I'm gonna show you how to make the rose in a different video, so make sure you check that one out. But when you get to the end, you can either knot it like in a regular old knot like you did on the end, or if you really want to make it secure, just take a piece of string and just tie it. I just do, again, a square knot, you cut off the ends, no one will even be the wiser. Another way that you can tie it off is you can put your rose on one end, so the rose would be on one end, and then on the other side, you can actually make a little loop. And so the loop will go around your little rose. And the last thing I like to do is I just kind of like to clean up the ends. So you can see on this one, I went through and I kind of cleaned it up. Now this is the one that I just finished. You see I have some little strands sticking out and things. So I just take my scissors and I cut off the ugly strands that are just poking out. And what you can also do is if you don't like the way that a leaf looks, or if there's some like kind of brown ends, you can just clean that up, and there you go. Voila, that's it. Enjoy.